I grew up between a little small town, Chickasha, and Verdon, Oklahoma, actually on a farm. We struggled, keeping food on our table. It always struck me in this country of plenty why people struggle with hunger as an issue, and I guess it stayed with me all my life. Ended up back in Norman, Oklahoma, getting my master's degree in social work, and got involved in the issue of hunger. But I was walking down the hallway, and this person was talking about food banks. I'd never heard of the concept before. I walked up and introduced myself afterwards, said, we really need to start one of these in Oklahoma City. He gave me some paperwork, and they say the rest is history. I was working for a neighborhood services organization, put together a business plan, presented it to their board of directors, and they said, you have 6 months to put it together, and after that, you're on your own.
Here we are 40 years later, and what an amazing organization the Regional Food Bank is. I think we can all buy into that everybody deserves access to food. I don't think anybody can imagine a community without the Regional Food Bank. It's so impactful. It's such an amazing organization with a fantastic mission.
Yeah, our original building we had for our first year at least was in what would be Scissortail Park now. It's on Southwest 5th Street. We're the only food bank in the 7-state area. There's only like 12 in the whole country. It was really a strange time because really the issue of hunger, people, I think, didn't want to believe it, but at the same time, they also recognized it was true in their own communities. And I think it caught on because people identified with the idea of food being thrown away and people in their communities needing it. I remember saying, people that live in the Panhandle of Oklahoma are just entitled to food as people that live in Oklahoma City. So we have to have a system to be able to get food to them just as equitably. And that was a new concept in this country. So we had those challenges. How do we get the message out? How do we raise enough money to support this? And then how do we maintain that system on a long-term basis? Because you can't just start it and then quit.
It's really important that we're here to help all of those families in need. Because of our partnership with the Regional Food Bank of Oklahoma, the Lawton Food Bank is able to help over 1,300 families in need per month.
The Regional Food Bank of Oklahoma is a key partner to us as a food and resource center, and we really wouldn't exist without the food that they provide us and the resources they provide us. The face of hunger is very different than what we may assume it is. Whenever you are introduced to people who need food assistance, you realize it could be you at any point.
I think the Food for Kids program, backpack program, was very innovative. We weren't the first in the country, but we quickly became the largest in the country.
They immediately want something to eat when they walk in the door. When a child is hungry, when they miss a meal, there's an anxiety issue there. It affects their ability to learn and to listen. It affects their social development. So we believe that we give them a little push when they're here every evening. They get a full meal before they leave us from the Regional Food Bank.
I look back on being a founder of starting an organization up, and I always tell people, it hadn't been me, it would have been somebody else. Because it's never about one person, it's never about you, it's always about the community. If we didn't have the community sustain us and food and money, it would have never happened. And so if you believe in it, you got to tell other people about it. You got to tell it with the enthusiasm, the belief that it's right.